Hey, Kelpieone here on Stainedglasscuts. Today I'm going to show you some basic techniques I use in bending metal rods for my mobiles and other hanging glass projects. Here are some examples. Some simple hanging loops, a single loop with two hanging loops, and a double loop with two hanging loops. I'm going to demonstrate how to make this one because it requires three kinds of loops: single, double, and hanging. Here's the only material you need: a metal rod. Any will do. For practice, I recommend using metal coat hangers. Here are the tools I'm going to use: diagonal pliers for cutting, a file, 7 and 9 millimeter bail making jewelry pliers, and flat nose jewelry pliers with smooth sides. First, I'm going to cut a 10-inch piece of 3/32 solid brass rod. I'll file down both ends until they're smooth. Next, I'm going to mark the middle of my rod. At 5 inches. For starters, I'll create a 9 millimeter single loop. Grab your rod in the middle with the 9 millimeter side of your pliers facing you. Holding firmly, take one end of the rod and wrap it around the 9 millimeter end of your pliers. Rotate your pliers and complete the bend. When you're finished, you want the two ends of your rods to line up. And that's how you would make a single loop. From here, I'll create a double loop. Place the 7 millimeter end, the smaller end of your pliers, through the circle we just made. With the 9 millimeter end facing you, take the long end of your rod and bend it as far as it will go. Make sure it bypasses on the opposite side of the short end. Remove your pliers, and just using the 9 millimeter end of your pliers, complete your circle. When you're done, you want the two ends of your rods to line up in a straight line. Now, if you noticed, my mark is still there in the middle, but my double loop is not lined up. So to adjust your double loop, grab it like this and make the necessary adjustments, keeping your rod ends lined up. And there you have your double loop. Next, I'm going to make hanging loops on each end. So I want to take the 9mm end of my pliers and have it facing towards me, and I'm going to grab the end of my rod as close as I can, keeping it in the same plane as my double loop. I'm going to wrap my rod around the pliers. And I'm going to rotate it until it just is close enough to almost touch right here. Next, I'm going to repeat on the other end, keeping track of which way I want my bend to go. I'm going to follow the same technique, wrap my rod around, rotate a little bit till I get as close as I would like my bend to be, and there you have your double loop. Now, I'm going to take my smooth-sided pliers, and as you can see, I've got a little bit of a twist in the wrong direction here. Using them, you can straighten out and get your rods lined up exactly the way that you want them. And there you have it. How to make a single loop, a double loop, and 2 hanging loops. Hope this video was helpful. The materials and tools shown in this video are available via the links below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Cheers.